everybody, again, I'm Michelle, and I'm going to be talking about should Hawaii provide preschool services and or mandatory kindergarten. Um, Prior to doing this speech, I didn't realize kindergarten was not mandatory in Hawaii. I'm for it because as of right now, I'm hoping that in the near future, I will become an early educator. I'm trying to get into being a preschool teacher, and my son is 2, and we sent him to Joyland Preschool. We're trying to shape his, brain to be smart, and from what we're learning in school is that in the early years, from birth to 8, the brain holds the most plasticity, where it can absorb the most information. So having preschool and kindergarten, it will help your children in the long run. So first of all, if your child is enrolled in kindergarten and he or she misses school, he or she won't get held back like before. They'll still let them pass and go to first grade. So now, how do we expect our children to be first grade ready with all of the standards that the Department of Education is making them do? Okay, so let's talk about the benefits of preschool. So the benefits of preschool is it can help prepare your child to be ready for kindergarten. It develops his or her social skills. Developing social skills is very important because when your child goes into kindergarten, they will have to interact with the other students there as well as the adults on the campus. Second is basic knowledge, and this is taught in preschool. Your ABCs, your numbers, your colors, the basics, that some children don't learn at home. Separation anxiety. If you guys have already been through it, some kids in kindergarten, they'll cry and cry and cry. Don't leave, This could help your child if he or she goes to preschool. It'll be a little easier for them because your child will gradually learn that when you drop him off in the morning, he knows that you're not abandoning him or her. Okay, so kindergarten should be made mandatory in Hawaii. Full-day kindergarten programs deserve serious considerations as a means of improving achievement. I interviewed Joette Marimoto Chu, and she holds many positions as a lecturer at Hawaii Community College. She's a QIRS coach, a program specialist, a quality care program and registry, community-based training, and an early childhood consultant. And she said, realistically, most families in Hawaii, both mom and dad, are working. Kindergarten should be mandatory if the child is not being taught at home. He could be taught at school. On the other hand, if the child is lucky enough to have a parent or caregiver who is home and able to teach the basic skills, then the child can learn at home. But unfortunately, in Hawaii, most parents they both work. As we already know, state funding levels influence whether or not districts implement full-day kindergarten. Money should not be taken out of education. With your child going to kindergarten, for working parents, it could mean fewer family expenses. For example, childcare, and less worry about bringing the child from one place to another during that one day. The solution to this problem is to provide provide preschool as well as make kindergarten mandatory. Having this will help children be first grade ready. Being that the Department of Education, there are standards that the students must follow from such a young age, providing preschool services to help families build their child's development skills is something worth considering. If a child goes to preschool, the child already learns the basics. According to HawaiiBusiness.com on education, in 2011, only 59% of the children who went to public kindergarten attended preschool. That rate has dropped 2 years in a row. That means 9,000 kindergarten students didn't attend preschool. With these numbers, just 7.3% of the state's public kindergarten classrooms had a majority of their students fully engaged and ready for the first day of school. Before the age of 5, about 85% of the brain growth occurs, and the foundation of thinking, aptitude, and language are built. Most critical development period for children is from birth to 8 years old. So like I said before, although proven that if a child is at home in a good environment where someone can teach them their ABCs, their numbers, and all the other basic skills, it would be a great learning environment. But being that we need to pay the price to live in paradise, we need to make kindergarten mandatory because most children don't get that comfort. That leaves little room for parents to teach their children if they're at work. The earlier a child is exposed to a literacy-rich environment, the greater the likelihood the child will develop its necessary pre-literacy skills to succeed in school. I have volunteered a couple years in kindergarten classrooms. And in those couple years, I could pretty much see who went to preschool and who didn't. To me, I seen more, the students who did go to preschool, they did learn more. And for example, my son, like I said, he's 2, but now he already knows his shapes and his colors, and we're working on his ABCs. If we can get Hawaii to provide more preschool services as well as mandatory kindergarten, it would help a lot of families. Having families in Hawaii sign a petition for this might make a difference. In participating in this petition, you are showing that you want your child to learn. Being that they need to meet the standards by first grade, our children should also be given the opportunity to get their education. We can start a petition now. Every signature makes a difference. We can make a difference not only in our children, but other children out there. In the long run, they will be happier because they will know you helped with their knowledge. So if we all can sign this petition for making kindergarten mandatory, we can be making a difference.